Okay, students, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It is a good occasion. I will show you the material, but material development. Before we start our lesson today, let's pray Bismillah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, we can start to the first material. Material development. Material development is used in this book to refers to all the different processes in the development and use of material for language learning and teaching. Such processes include materials evaluation, materials adaptation, materials design, materials production, materials exploitation, and materials research. All of these processes are important and should ideally interact in the making of the material design to help learner to acquire a language. Material is any systematic description of the techniques and exercise to be used in classroom teaching. Materials are anything that can be used by a language learner to facilitate their learning of the target language. So materials could be a course book. Materials evaluation is a procedure that involves attempting to predict or measure the value of the effect of language learning materials on the user. The macro effect on learner can include the understanding and production of language, the acquisition of language, the development of language skills, and development of communicative components, whilst the macro effect can include engagement, motivation, self-reflection, self-esteem, autonomy, and attitude toward the target language and towards the learning of it. Why the early literature tell us about material evaluation? The first, establishing criteria and developing evaluation instrument. The second is supporting evaluation. What the current literature tell us about material evaluation? The first, establishing criteria and developing evaluation instrument. The number two is reporting evaluation. The principle and procedure of material evaluation. There are 7 points in principle and procedure of material evaluation. The first is when developing materials. The second, when reviewing materials. The number two, when trialing materials. And you can see by yourself. Okay, enough. The next, material adaptation is a general term from the process that involving making change to existing materials to better suit specific learner, teacher, and contact for the purpose of facilitating effective learning. This might mean reducing mismatches between material, learner, teacher, and contact, or making fuller use of the potential value of existing materials. Okay, the next is about how do teachers adapt materials. The number one, profiling of teaching contact. Number two, step two, identifying reason for adaptation. Step 3, evaluating the existing materials. Number 4, listing objective for adaptation. Number 5, adapting. Number 6, teaching. And step 7, revising. Okay, there are many points in principle and procedure of material adaptation. Number 1, match the needs of the target learner. Number two, match the wants of the target learner, and may you can continue again, continue by yourself. Okay, enough. The development of materials. Number one, principle development of materials. Number two, recommendation for developing materials. Number three, articulating principle. Number four, making use of frameworks. Number five, tech-driven frameworks. Ooh. Okay, following systematic procedure for material development. Okay, students, following systematic procedure for material development. The number one, brainstorming your principle of language acquisition. Number two, use your principle to develop a set of universal criteria for the development and evaluation of your unit. The next, write a brief profile of your target learner. The next, use your profile to develop a set or local criteria for the development and evaluation of your unit. Next, use your criteria to decide on a flexible framework to drive your units of material. And may you can see again, you can read by yourself till the end material. Okay, I think enough for the presentation today. If any weakness, forgive me please ya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.